the man himself, Cole Palmer.
The best English player so far this season for me.
Cole Palmer coming into a club in total and utter disarray for a team that has no real identity, and then he puts in performances like that.
Chelsea have a penalty. Cole Palmer is about to become the joint Premier League top scorer with Erling Haaland this season.
You look at Cole Palmer and the impact that he has made at Chelsea.
The biggest quality he's got is his temperament.
Do you know, I'll go so far now as saying he has to start for England.
He's Chelsea's best player already.
Is this the biggest mistake that Pep Guardiola has made in transfers ever?
Remember, Chelsea sold Hudson-Odoi for 3 million and bought Cole Palmer for 45 million. These are all of the numerous comments we got as Chelsea fan, from non-Chelsea fan. Everyone was battering the ownership. Some tagged him the new Kai Havertz. Some said a lot of things about him. Neither did we know that this player is going to go ahead and become one of the best transfers so far for this under this new ownership, which have been quite chaotic. Cole Palmer has been one of the shining lights and one of the best business we have done so far, given his price tag. When we bought him, he was like, honestly, no one knew we were going for Cole Palmer, and just it was a deadline day transfer. He arrived at the club with little to no expectation. It was like, yeah, one of those players, one of those young players we bought. Yeah, it's just one of them. Yeah. We have bought a lot of young players, and honestly, I didn't really react much when the transfer happened. I was like, who is he? I was like, okay, maybe he's probably not starting, and he might be sent on loan and stuff like that. But boy, oh boy, after few games into the season, Cole Palmer started becoming a shining light for Chelsea. We need to discuss about Cole Palmer. Because given how good that brother has been since he arrived at the club, honestly, no one expected it. He has had the highest upgrade from the FIFA card, just highest upgrade within a year, because he went from being 70 or 60 to 80. Like, that's the highest upgrade ever on FIFA. That shows you and another thing in the fantasy league. Maybe this stats doesn't count. I'm just giving you a little bit of stats of how the growth of this young man has been, before we get into the stats and stuff. He was the first player equally for the Premier League fantasy, for people that play Premier League fantasy. A player that went, I think last season he was around 5 million or 3 million, I don't know, but this season he's 10 million on the Premier League fantasy team. That shows you how good of a player this player is. There were a lot of comments about Cole Palmer last season, bro. A lot of doubts, and he didn't just shun the people that were doubting him, but he equally shunned the master coach, or should I say the master of everything in Pep Guardiola, because I think Palmer has been one of the biggest, the greatest mistake Manchester City and Pep Guardiola made is selling Cole Palmer and selling it to Chelsea for such a cheap price, given the level he is now. 45 million pounds for that player. For that, Palmer is easily worth around 120 million now. Obviously, because no one is going to. We are not selling him. He's on 9 years contract. I see Manchester United fans saying, "Yeah, Palmer should come and replace Bruno because he was a Manchester United fan." You're like dreaming. He's on 9 years contract. It's 9 years. If I should give a bet today, in 9 years time, like how a 9 years kid would look like. What is 9 years? Like when someone is sentenced to a 9, like bro, he's locked up for real, bro. He's locked up. By the time the 9 years contract expires, if we don't extend it again, he will be around 31, 32. Cole Palmer, he has some outrageous stats, and we'll get into his stats in a bit. You get me? Cole Palmer has been directly involved in the Premier League goals than any other player since the start of last season. Now he has 43 goal contribution. Premier League 43 goal contribution than the Premier League appearance for Chelsea. 39. He has made 39 Premier League appearances for Chelsea. Not starts, Premier League appearances. 39 Premier League appearances and then 43 goal contribution. goal and assist from last season and this season. He is the only player to provide 15 Premier League assists in that time, while only Erling Haaland has more goals and more hat-trick than the start of the season. Isco actually has proven to be a bargain for Chelsea already. He has the joint most hat-trick for the Premier League club. I'm sorry, I'm stopping. Now the only player in the competition history to score a first half 4 goals in a single match. Like, given that this is just I haven't actually dived into a lot of his stats. His hat-trick is this. This is a player that scored 11 goals in 6 matches, right? Last season there was a period he scored 11 goals in 6 matches, and the Oscar does it so effortlessly, so effortlessly. Whew, I would like to say thank you to Manchester City for selling us Cole Palmer, because Cole Palmer has been a very, very good bargain. And then here's another stat: no player has more Premier League hat-trick for Chelsea than Cole Palmer. Didier Drogba has 3, Frank Lampard has 3, Jason Hasselbank has 3, Cole Palmer has 3, and in those 3 hat-trick, he actually scored, most of them was 4 goals. I think he has scored 4 goals in how many matches for Chelsea? 4 goals in like 3, 2. Yeah, he scored 4 goals against West Ham. He scored 4 goals against Man United or hat-trick. I don't know, but he has been so good, bruh. He has been so good. So and we saw him being the best under Mauricio Pochettino, and I think we are shit. I won't say shit, but like, we are a better team now than we were under Mauricio Pochettino. So far, so good. He has already played six Premier League games, and he already has 10 goal contribution, 6 goals and 4 assists. So far, so good this season. Last season, he has 33. This season, in 6 matches, he already has 10. If Chelsea were to be in Champions League or or we won the Champions League, or we are competing for, European, not Conference League, but like Champions League, competing for Premier League, I think we could arguably slot in Cole Palmer for being she should be one of the Ballon d'Or top 3. I think no player in his age is better than him currently. Based on stats, Saka is not better than him, Vini Jr. is not better than him, Jude Bellingham is not better than him, and this is pure fact. I'm not even talking about the footballing abilities. I'm just talking about pure stats. Based on stats, based on goal and assist, that's what I'm talking. He's currently the best player in the world. One of the best players in the world. Correct myself. And the Premier League, you can count 2 or 3 players. You can't count 2 or 3 players that is better than Cole Palmer. You can count 1, 2, 3, and you don't mention Cole Palmer. In those 3, this is not possible. There is no more than 2 players that is better than Cole Palmer at this point. And bro, boy, given the fact that a lot of Chelsea fans were bashing, honestly, I didn't really believe Cole Palmer would be this good for Chelsea. I wasn't really expecting it. He has been good, and the form we are on, kind of is an icing on the cake. I think this is the best time to be a Chelsea fan, because it looks like we are robbing everybody. We robbed Manchester City of Cole Palmer. We robbed Manchester. In fact, we are robbing the Manchester United corner. We are robbing every one of them. We robbed them of Cole Palmer. We robbed them Manchester United of Jadon Sancho. And this is a message to Manchester United. I know this is not even part of the video. It wasn't part of the video, but if you guys are interested in selling Garnacho or Rashford, holla us. Yeah, just especially Garnacho. If you guys want to sell him, he's cocky, he's not good. Just sell it to us. We'll take him.